What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Nintendo Man 64, and I am bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we made our way from Viridian City all the way through Victory Road to come here, to the Indigo Plateau, where we will be battling what many can hope will be the toughest battles and most greatest battles we've ever fought. I have assembled a team that I am remarkably proud of. 6 Pokemon that every time I build a team I like to say this, but honestly I think this is the first time I am truly 100% proud of the team that I have built. Yoshi, our Lapras, a Water Ice type Pokemon, holding the Amulet coin. Calm-natured. Decent attack, decent special, actually pretty good attack, pretty good special attack, great special defense, decent speed. All around a bulky water type that I could really get used to having on my team. With the moves Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Confuse Ray. Big Mama, our Nidoqueen, a poison ground type, holding the XP share. Also calm-natured. Very defensive-minded, also remarkably fast. Also has pretty decent attack and special attack. We're not going to you just yet, Butt. You'll have to wait. With the moves Aerial Ace, Rock Slide, Dig, and Brick Break. Dig will be disappearing very shortly. But first, we must continue on. Butt, our Venusaur, Grass Poison type, no item being held. Gentle-natured. Incredible stats all around, though it mostly specializes in special attack and special defense. With the moves Strength, Sleep Powder, Frenzy Plant, and Razor Leaf. Tribeca, our Dodrio, normal flying type, no item held, bold nature. The definition of a physical sweeper. Doesn't do anything else fairly well, but it does its attacks, and it's incredibly fast. With the moves Drill Peck, Tri Attack, Double Edge, and Fly. Luna, our Clefable, normal type, no item held, bashful nature. Mostly a special attacker and special defender, just like Butt. With the moves Shockwave, Return, Flamethrower, and Calm Mind. Mr. Mime, our Psychic type, no item, timid nature. Mostly special attack and special defense, along with some great speed. With the moves Psychic, Thunder, Magical Leaf, and Reflect. With this team of 6, I hope to conquer the Elite Four and make myself the champion of the Kanto region. But first, one last TM to be taught, as sort of a good luck, and a thanks for everything, Big Mama. You mean the world to me, sweetie, which is why you earned this. We will be replacing Dig with a more powerful move known as Earthquake. Big Mama forgot Dig and will now learn Earthquake. She is now complete, as is most of my team. Now, with this run into the Elite Four, as you would with most Elite Four runs, you will face all 4 trainers back to back to back to back. Now, you'll have time to heal yourself off to the side. However, you will not be able to come back to the Pokemon Center, and you will not be able to come back to the Pokemon Mart. And if you lose, you have to start from the first member all over again. So make sure you know that when you're tackling these Elite Four members. Now, as for my team personally, as you can see, I have Big Mama holding the... Oh, let's move her down. You never know. You never know, guys. I have Big Mama holding the XP share because she is likely going to get no experience against any of the Pokemon that we're going to be up against first. So, with that in mind, she's going to hold the XP share. Lapras is going to do the bulk of this here because Lapras resists both ice and water type attacks, which, in case you didn't know, are going to be what this first chick deals with. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Before you go in, make sure you are stocked up on all items, all things you could possibly need. You don't need Pokeballs for this, don't worry guys. All you need are all the items you can need. Revives, full heals, full restores, hyper potions. If you bought all those little fresh waters and stuff from 2 Island, make sure you are prepared, because this will show you no mercy from this point forward. Welcome to the first leader of the Elite Four. Not the leader of the Elite Four, the first member of the Elite Four. Lorelei. Lorelei specializes in Ice-type Pokemon, but I'll let her deal with it. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha! Are you ready? Yes, Lorelei specializes in Ice-type Pokemon. The only problem in Gen 1 is that Ice-type Pokemon usually came with the added-on ability of being Water-type. Meaning, if you wanted to use anything that is strong against ice, you may want to make sure that it is not weak to water in the process, i.e. rock and fire. She starts off with a Dewgong, level 52. If I'm not mistaken, it knows the moves Safeguard, Hail, Ice Beam, and Surf. I could be wrong. You'll see it in the description if I am wrong. And you guys can prove me wrong. Basically, this is the purpose of the Elite Four, to give you the ultimate test of your abilities as a trainer. Lapras is going to deal with the bulk of these guys. However, I would be rude not to, it would be rude of me, let me reiterate that, it would be rude of me to just let Lapras use all the experience here. So, 2 of the Pokemon on, Safeguard, darn it. Thought Confusion wasn't affected by Safeguard, but oh well. Anyway. It would be rude of me to have, just Yoshi get all the experience here. So basically, what I'm gonna do is just hope that, we can take out this Dewgong. And then, so she can bring out one of the Pokemon that we can deal with. And crit? Nope, not yet. But Ice Beam won't do much against Lapras. Did almost nothing against Lapras. Now I could technically use Confuse Ray here, just in case she does heal, and I think I'm going to, and I did. So now there's a chance it'll hurt itself. And if it doesn't, we'll just use another Thunderbolt. Or hell, I could really probably get away with using Surf here. Alright, Hail's falling. Actually, as it would happen, I would hope that I could, let's use Surf. Let's just get rid of this Dewgong. I was gonna hope that I could wait till I get rid of Hail, but I really don't want to waste all my Thunderbolts. Alright, next up is Cloyster. Cloyster is another water-ice type, as you would remember. No, don't really have to go over it in full, because we've gone over it. The only thing you have to remember is that this thing is incredibly physically defensive. So if you wanted to rely on using a move like, say, Brick Break if you have a fighting type, that's the move you'd like to use. And unfortunately, this thing knows Protect, and it's gonna spam that. If I'm not mistaken, this thing knows Protect, Dive, Spike Cannon, and something. Oh, come on! Pain in the arse. You're a pain in the arse, Lorelei. You're a pain in the arse. Spike Cannon, Dive, Protect, and what's her 4th move? I think Aurora Beam, but don't quote me on it. Alright, Yoshi, good for you. Next up is Slowbro. Slowbro is the only Pokemon on our team that does not fulfill the Ice type. It is a Water Psychic type. The fully evolved form of Slowpoke. We've seen it before. It's basically just a bulky version of Slowbro, of Slowpoke. Hail should stop. Hail did stop. Okay, good. Now all we have to do really is just use Frenzy Plant. That should take care of this thing. And goodbye. Good for you, Bulbabolt. One hit KO for the win. Alright, next up is Lapras, her most powerful Pokemon. Let's go with Mr. Mime here. I have my reasons for going with Mr. Mime here. The biggest one being the fact that I don't want to waste all of, I do not want to waste all of the PP for Thunderbolt just yet, because you never know. You never know with this game. Lapras, I believe, knows not Water Pulse, Surf, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, and Body Slam. Again, I could be wrong with one of those moves. Do not quote me on it. Where's my yellow flute? There we go. Alright, Ice Beam should not do too much to me. If anything at all, so that's good. Alright, so what we want to do here, we can use either Magical Leaf or Thunder to take care of this thing. I'll just try to start with Thunder, because it's obviously more powerful. And hopefully, maybe we can paralyze this thing. Ah, perfect! Right on cue. Okay. Do I risk it? Yeah, why not? Maybe we can get a one-hit KO. Not a one-hit KO. Just get it knocked out here. We obviously can't get a one-hit KO. It lived! Oh, boy. That's not good. And down goes Mr. Mime. Now, she's going to use the next turn to heal. So, basically, I've got this in the bag. Even if she doesn't use the next turn to heal, I've got this in the bag. She should, though, because its HP is down to, the red. And, yep, she used full restore, which means there goes the paralysis. But, Frenzy Plant should do the trick. There's a chance it won't, but there is a chance that it could. Oh! Oof, it didn't. Oh, boy. Alright, Bulbabutt. Hang in there, buddy. Perfect. Alright. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Time for Plan B. Alright, Yoshi. Time for you. Alright, Ice Beam, which Yoshi resists. Which is good. We need it to resist that. And maybe we could get this thing confused to death. Knock itself out, you know? And yep, that's exactly what we got. Awesome. Fortunately, Bulbabutt will have to share the experience, but that's okay. And Big Mama's up to level 51, not bad. Attacks at 100 now, that's good. Last up is Jynx. Jynx is the only one that does not have water in its type. It is Ice Psychic type, which makes it perfect mincemeat for Luna to take care of. Luna with Flamethrower, plus the inability to be attracted by that ugly thing, and its ability to resist most of Jynx's most powerful moves. I went over Jynx once because you could acquire it via trade earlier, but I opted not to do it, and that should, oh boy. Friggin' lovely kiss, you pain in my arse, Jynx. You're a gigantic pain in the arse. Alright, full heals, full heals, full heals. There we go. Alright, Ice Punch. Not bad. Let's try Calm Mind. Oh, come on! Duh! Alright, we'll try waking. Hopefully, maybe there's a chance it'll wake up. I know it's minute, but there's a shot. Okay, it didn't. Okay. Change of plans. Full restore time. We have 30 of them. We should not need more than that. Let me guess. You're gonna freeze it. Oh, wow. Alright, let's try... Oh my god! Stop! Stop hitting with your moves, you jackass! Ugh! I'm waiting for Ice Punch to freeze me. You know what? No. 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 That's gonna kill me. Ugh, of course it gets a critical hit. Why do they get critical hits? I don't know, Mommy. Why do they? Okay. Alright, Big Mama. Rock Slide. Good for you, Big Mama. You get all the KOs against this stupid cheating bitch. Things shouldn't be this way. Then stop being a cheating bitch then, Lorelei. With every single one of those friggin... Ugh, that was annoying. Okay, full restore. Heal Bulbabutt. Make him plentiful again. Oh, nope, I want to revive my other Pokemon, not you, Bulbabutt. You don't need to be revived. I do kind of need Mr. Mime for this next fight. It's kind of important. And there we go. Why not? Get those little bits of health back. Get those little bits of health back. Didn't I buy some soda pop too? Oh well, we got hyper potions to give to Luna. Okay, with that in mind, we have successfully taken down the first member of the Elite Four. Now it's time for the second. Now, this second one is usually a piece of cake. And it really should be, because you really should not struggle with this particular guy. He's kinda easy. Like, remarkably easy, if you ask me. A few of his Pokemon could give you trouble, but you're seriously gonna want to avoid picking the wrong Pokemon for this fight. So basically, on my team, the three most useful Pokemon are going to be Bulbabutt, Mr. Mime, Beaks, and then Big Mama, Yoshi, Luna. Luna is definitely going to be the most useless in this fight, so ergo, she does not get to perform in this fight. Lorelei was Ice. And this guy uses fighting types. However, because there were not that many fighting types in the game, they decided to give you a bit of a break for the first Pokemon in this fight. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Mikey, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! 2 of Bruno's 5 Pokemon are not fighting type. They are rock ground type. And yes, you could catch them in Victory Road. Onix. He has 2 Onixes on his team. Make great use of fighting them. Seriously, I'm not even joking. Make the best use you can fighting them. Have a field day with them if you want to. Alright, next up is Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is the more defensive-minded of them. So if you wanted to use Beaks against this thing, I wouldn't. For me, I'm going to stick with Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime can handle this. First things first, if you're worried about your team's defense, set up a Reflect. That'll limit the amount of damage their moves will do. And Rock Tomb, perfect example of that. It'll lower my speed a bit, but I'm not that afraid. Sky Uppercut isn't really effective. And Reflect made it do even less damage. Now the problem with the Hitmon family is the fact that they have very high special defense. Mostly to counteract the fact that they'd be fodder for psychic types. Which is why I have Mr. Mime knowing multiple types of moves and not just psychic. Again, Sky Uppercut shouldn't do too much. In fact, it almost didn't do anything, really. And down goes Hitmonchan. Oh! Or not! Or not! That's odd. Now down goes Hitmonchan. That was very odd. Luna goes to level 51. Good for her. Alright, next up is Hitmonlee. Being the more just pure offensively minded of them, I think Beaks will be able to handle this. She should. Unfortunately, our Reflect wore off, so we're gonna have to make good use of this Drill Peck. And we did! Awesome! Awesome! Good for you, Beaks! Alright, next up is Machamp, his most powerful Pokemon. Beaks, you're gonna have to stay out there for a bit. Drill Peck. Maybe we'll get lucky. I figured. Oh, it's bulking up! Oh, boy! Oh, please, 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 Beaks, please, Beaks, please, Beaks. Come on. Yes, I know you have a Citrus Berry. All the most powerful Pokemon in the Elite Four have Citrus Berries. Come on. Oh, boy. Goodbye, Beaks. You did your best. You did your best, sweetie. You almost took it out in one shot. Alright, Mr. Mime. Finish the job right here and now. There's no way in hell this Machamp is faster than you. And, oh boy. Come on, one last one should do it. There you go. Whew, that was close. Okay. Good for you, Mr. Mime. And Luna. Alright, last up is his last Onix. More powerful than the last one, but really the results should remain the same. I don't see no reason why Butt shouldn't be able to manhandle this thing. And presto! Bruno is down! Oh, of course the allergies had to come up, though. Why? How could I lose? You get lots of money with this once you have the amulet coin attached. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Well, you're gonna have to wait another episode. Thank you guys for joining me on Nintendo Man 64. Join me next time where we take on the last two members of the Elite Four and become champions of the Kanto region. Until then, sayonara.